Hello, welcome to the Pact Boon. This is the part of the show where we come out and sing silly songs. Take it away, Caden.
ABCs are always a safe choice.
Rubber ducky, go.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You're the one that makes bath time fun.
Freaking A.
It's a big bathroom.
In case you couldn't tell, we're an actual play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition podcast.
Sometimes.
Previously on the Pact Boon. The party was taken home. Met with Thallo. Good friend, pal. Generous and benevolent, kind and giving.
Also racist.
Super racist. Hates Genazis.
That's how old people are, right? That's
Yep. He's an old white man.
No,
so
I'm oldest. Crap.
not even close.
Is that a thing? I don't know.
So some stuff was divulged about the lethargy. Information about some works that Thallo had been participating in the research and development of lethargy products. He's dying. Held hostage by his own lethargy stone. That rhymed. Each of you were given a nice little trinket from your venture here. But he asked for your help in trying to figure out who he is working with and for. There's a lot cooking right now in the city of Thunderhold. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jake Packham. With me, I have
Tanner Wayland.
Caden Otley.
Justin Lewis.
Welcome to the Pact Boon. You guys just walked outside of Thallo's house. What are you doing?
Jolly is putting his hand into the shield and going to attune to it over the next half hour.
Great.
For better or worse.
Probably for worse, right, gang? That's what we believe.
Amen.
Jolly, in your attunement to this shield, what is your passive perception?
Oh, it's super high. It's 9.
Big fat 9. Cool. Great. Anybody got a passive perception over 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
14.
16. You notice that the purple stone kind of blinks out on Jolly's shield as you are out and about, going about your next stuff.
So it just winks out? That's just it?
It's not glowing anymore.
Oh, so it just looks like a jewel?
Yeah. Like a normal amethyst.
Cool. Do I know anything from that, or is just...
No, just
okay, that's fine.
you pick
I'm
up
fine.
on.
Cool.
I wish I knew that. I didn't notice.
Well, cool.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, boys, based on our conversations, I think that it might be in our best interest to start at the college, as I at least know where. I know some people there.
Of course. What time is it in the day?
Evening.
Perhaps we should find a place to rest and eat food. That thing that you're supposed to do every day.
Oh, I suppose...
That is a grand idea.
Yes. Is there a butcher nearby?
Sure.
Okay. Let's find a place to stay and maybe some food. And then also maybe talk about our plans for tomorrow, but we can first find somewhere.
Okay. Lethidus, you recall, you could point Wolfgang in the direction of the butcher. There's a butcher that lives on 5th Street.
What's the name of the local tavern again? Like the... Oh, it's the... Mish.
Mershmer. Oh, are you talking about
Yeah.
Yes,
The
where is...
second
So, there's 4 taverns.
Let's go bar hopping.
There's the Spit Pot.
Ah, my favorite.
It's a janky, rowdy bar. Pretty classic sticky floor tavern.
Big women.
The Menagerie, a little bit more expensive.
That one.
It is nice. It's got comfortable beds. For sure, a brothel. There is Solemnity. It's a spa.
Ooh.
It is closer to the colleges, and so it is a lot more expensive. And then there's the Iron Whore, spoken of by Thallo, the place that you aren't supposed to go.
Which one has the widest variety of drinks?
I'm going to say that you have only ever been to the Iron Whore.
For sure. I'm gonna totally BS it, and for sure. Like, have I heard about the others? Probably. Just
I mean, you've probably heard of Solemnity and the Spit Pot.
great. There's this great spot called Solemnity that I think has fantastic drinks. And now that, let's see, how much money did Thallo give you?
Oh, we have 2,990. It was more, but Jolly's a friendly person apparently now.
Who has the money?
Me.
Good. Okay, you keep it.
I used to own a business.
Apparently not.
Well, did you own it into the ground?
Owning a business isn't the same thing as
It-
being
You-
successful.
It actually
to the-
burned down.
Was it dead? Like a debtor, like a loan shark burns the building down type thing?
It's okay. We all have skeletons in our closets.
And some of them are penniless skeletons.
So, Solemnity, where is this place?
It's down on
7th.
7th.
Sure. Well, let's go down to the 7th.
And
Perfect.
And while we're gone, I'm like, so you said it's a spa? Like, I've never been to a spa. Like, what do they do?
It's actually, I don't know what they do, but let's keep that between us.
Okay, that's fine. It's
I
an
can
adventure.
hear both of you. I'm right
Shh,
here.
shh.
Oh, by the way, do you think that baths and like salts would do anything to, us? Ganassi, like, would it have any effect? Like, would it turn into mud?
Hopefully it'll soften them up a little bit.
You
Oh.
know, it's actually very common in spas to take mud baths. So
So would you become one combined with the baths?
it's also very common to see other Ganassi working in spas. So if I were you, I'd tread lightly.
Wait, so am I swimming in your mud?
That's
We should probably not go there. We should go somewhere else.
No, at this point I have to go there. So we're going.
swimming in his bodily
All
fluids.
right, all right. I'll let you guys go in first, and
So-
then I'll be. Can you give me like 200 gold?
No, you're coming with us. You asked for the best drinks, and we're going.
200 gold. See, keep the money close.
So yeah, you're coming with us, Jolly, and end of the question, because you need your drinks and we need our mud bath and we all need to sleep.
Jolland, I have to say, I like to poke fun at you because you have quite the reaction, but I don't want to do it all the time.
Sure. I sure.
I apologize. I know we are friends. You're my oldest friend at this point.
We've
Even
known
though-
each other like a week.
I think I'm your oldest friend. I'm 438.
True.
So you are my oldest and you are my oldest, which, yes, it's only a week, but... And he gets quiet. He's like...
Let's go.
Okay.
Spa
The
day.
moment is lost on Leatherus. As you arrive at Solemnity. It is a white brick building. There's some gold gilding on it. You see that there are the brass pipes that line the street. There are more pipes leading into that building, like it's fueling some sort of internal system. There is a nice canvas overhang at the front where in nice beautiful letters it does say Solemnity. There's at the door this waifish individual that's androgynous, and they, kind of open the door for you and say, "Welcome to Solemnity."
Thank you very much. And I tear off my clothes like Velcro, like Velcro style, and I hand them to the person.
This isn't your first time here, is it?
No, it isn't.
Is the floor like really nice and clean? I'd probably ask for like, do you have like foot coverings? I'm sorry, we came from the road.
Lethargus is already walking in.
Just the. We don't have foot coverings because we clean before you and after you.
Oh, thank you.
And under you.
So is Lethargus wearing anything at this point?
A Speedo.
Speedo. And so like Wolfgang's just like awestruck. He's just like, do I need to right now?
No, it's preference.
Oh, thank heavens. Okay.
Everything.
You hear
in
Lethargus
its
from the back.
Solemnity.
Just take it off. It'll be fine. Just like down this corridor.
Okay.
Don't we need to pay first?
You pay after.
That's how they get you.
So that's how they get you.
I respect the business model.
Yes. Speaking of which, like, what is the pricing for a night here in a room?
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't provide prices.
I'm sure you don't. Okay.
It's also how they get you.
And I turn to Jolly. I'm like, I swear, if we wake up tomorrow and we have like 1 gold left, I'm quitting town just immediately.
I said we shouldn't come here because of your attitudes.
But you didn't tell me that we shouldn't have come here because of the money.
Tone down, please.
I'm sorry, I am Solemnity itself, and I also wish I wasn't penniless itself.
You're not penniless.
Right now.
If I may be so bold, our patrons normally don't need to ask the price.
Okay.
So
If you request, I can happily arrange for someone to meet you at one of the other fine establishments of the city.
now you've got me curious. I bet you don't even have very famous patrons here. There's probably a lot of other places. Like, if you had to name 1 or 2 famous patrons, who would you even say?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, that's not that bad, actually. So 13 on the dice, plus a 4, so 17.
I will forgive your ignorance, but I'll have you know, nearly all of the prestigious families and professors doff their clothing here.
Mr. Kusanagi, how nice to see you.
Does that really happen?
No, absolutely not.
Just in the back.
So I
Is that Malika over there? Oh my goodness.
So good to see you.
Who's that strange man in the mask? Like, fancy meeting him.
Why are there 6 people in masks here?
Game over. Jolly would respond to her and be like, "Oh, so you have basically everyone important in the town. Well, that's nice, but you did not give a name. So I'm a little uninclined to
Lethargus is
believe
walking
you."
back at this point. Are you guys coming, or are you going to argue with this poor person?
I come up to him and I'm like, Lethargus, this is the most money I've had in a while.
Hey,
how much is it? Lethargus, how much did you pay last time?
I'm gonna like put my hand on his shoulder. There's always more money to be made. Come with me.
That's actually very deep. You're right. Throws off the clothes. Clothes are off.
Wait, including the new cloak you just got?
I probably would put that in the bag of holding, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I was gonna wait until
Did you throw it?
I would have. I was thinking in my head of like when we got into our hotel room, like checking it out.
Okay.
So I probably would have just put it away.
Okay, great. If you're going to be so insistent that we provide names, I'm afraid that suspicious behavior isn't going to be tolerated.
No heavens.
I'm just shaking my head.
Jolly, come over here.
I apologize for my rudeness. I only wish to know I'm frequenting the most exclusive establishment within all of Thunderhold, and I appreciate your upholding of the standards in solemnity.
Can I like subtle cast friends on Jolly even though he's not hostile to me and just like just lighten the mood a little bit?
If you spend a sorcery point,
I will do it.
Yeah.
And I would bow pretty deeply, obviously realizing I pushed too far.
They'll stop you from bowing. Like, please, my job is to protect the tranquility.
And you do a very fine job.
Please, this way.
I'm looking around for signs of like the bar's this way.
Give me a perception check.
Sweet. Oh, good. 17.
There are no signs anywhere. Inside, it looks a lot like Thalos' main, where it's just white marble with gold veining in it. Everything is white and gold, right? There's gold chandeliers, there's gold arm rails, and all the chairs are made out of gold with white cushions. There's a door to the right and to the left. There's a main desk, and there's nobody at the desk currently. It looks like this person had like come, and that's where they normally post up. But there's a door to the right and the left, and they say, "Where would you like to go?"
Well, choose the right. That's my motto.
I have to say, the interior is impeccable. Well done.
Yes, again. Thank you.
I'll choose the left.
Great. Lethargy, you walk in, and it's a full bathhouse.
Awesome.
Just bath after bath after bath of just like progressing temperatures, starting cool, and then getting lava hot.
Awesome.
You see in the very far end that it's actual liquid lava. And there's like some like tieflings in there just like kind of hanging out, relaxing, chilling, and you hear them, "Oh, dude, this place is baller."
What's up, my brothers?
"Oh, old dude."
Like Shaka at him.
The Wolfgang's right there, and he's like, he's got huge eyes. He's like, "Wow."
I know if you've never seen a naked tiefling before, it's quite a sight.
I mean that too, but like this
Oh,
building.
you've seen naked tiefling before.
Did I tell you I was
In hell.
in hell? Like, this is actual. Like, this is amazing. Like, people are here, and it's so hot, but like not in a burning your feet every second, enslaved in hell type of way. I love this.
I didn't think about the trauma that you've been through, but I'm glad that it's a good experience.
So Wolfgang goes over to one of the pools. He goes like middle.
Okay. Yeah, it's one that like you feel it in your pores, where it like kind of stings a little bit. All the cuts and bruises from the last hard-fought battles and the weather-worn travel, they sting and they burn a little bit, but then you hang in there for a little while longer, and that stinging fades.
Also, I imagine that at one point he's like, maybe it's because I came from hell, but this feels a little cool. And he gets out and he gets into like a hotter one. And he does that like a few times, and like he's like stops like a couple before like the lava. And he's like, yeah, this is doing it for me. Yeah.
Everywhere you go, someone like an attendant is there with a new fresh towel every time you get out.
Wow.
You see Lethargy has like intensely leathered like skin,
Like
it's-
just suit, like so
very
tan.
regularly tan.
Yes, yeah.
How many
Butt
pools
naked.
did you visit?
I think I visited like I'm gonna say 4, just like in out, and then yeah. This is his first time here. I bet this is charging so much.
You're trespass. Every time you step out.
Okay, sweet. Jolly, you move off to the left. Are you also stripped down, or are you still in your armor?
Still in the armor, looking for like lockers or like I don't know. Unless Jolly would be familiar with this, because Justin isn't. Justin doesn't go to spas. If that's what you do. I don't know. So
I mean, it's a fantasy world, believe it or not.
Sure.
So we're making it up.
makes sense.
There's a library.
Yeah. So we can cut that up. But yeah. You walk across and you see that there's a little bit of a concierge at a desk, and there's a grand staircase that leads upstairs. Hello.
Hello.
They are identical to the other person.
Wow. So like, who owns this place? Sorry, I'm just a businessman, and I appreciate what you've built here.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so I'll just go back the other way.
I love this.
Do you not need a place to stay?
Oh, we do, but I'm going to join my friends first.
Okay.
I did not realize that this was the way upstairs.
Enjoy your soak.
Thank you. Enjoy standing here.
I will. And you walk back to the right.
Speed walk.
And you pass another 2 of these people.
Hello.
Hello, they say in unison.
Can I have sort of like a menu, like a drink menu?
Absolutely.
Thank
you see one of them like reaches backwards into nothing and pulls out like a leaflet.
Thank you.
It's written on leaves. It's like a white palm leaf with gold letters.
Oh, very
Sick.
nice branding. I'll just go in the room.
You see all of these pools, a lot of people naked or close to.
Sweet.
And I'm probably talking to Wolfgang.
You
and
know,
up walks Jolly.
Oh, Jolly. Hello.
Hey. So it turns out that the other room just goes upstairs.
Oh, like to our rooms and stuff?
Yeah, so it was like a door, and then behind that was just stairs and a person. So,
Great.
well,
So hop in. I mean, it's a little hot. I went on the hotter side, but you know, hell is pretty hot. So it took a little bit, to...
Water's great, dude.
that's lava. You're in lava.
Actually, and this is not me making fun of you. Would the lava do it for you?
No, I would burn to death.
I don't think so. You should give it a shot.
No, I know it would kill me.
Hey, Tiefling, tell me. Come on, tell my friend.
Oh, dude, we had an Earth Genasi in here. Oh, he's dead. Absolutely heartbreaking.
I'm like,
So Jolly will start to strip down. He'll actually go to like some of the colder tubs, if there are any that are actually just cold water.
Yeah. There's like an ice bath and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it goes full spectrum.
He'll probably try and find like
It's a great business idea.
yeah. And if you want to know more, you should check out the show notes. But anyways, he'll find a colder one just because being in hell was really hot.
Okay. And I think part of that stagnant kind of steam room air of the environment does kind of feel reminiscent.
Yeah. And like Wolfgang's telling Lethargy, he's like, yeah, it kind of takes my body's typically very cold. And so it's nice to, actually, when I was in hell, it was the most alive I ever felt, frankly.
really? And I'm like, I reach over and I'm like, may I? And I'm about to touch his skin.
Yes, please. It kind of feels a little,
I feel for a pulse.
I mean, you might...
Medicine check.
Wait, don't you know he's a Dampier?
Yeah, I'm just checking. It's just like a 11.
Can't quite get it.
Yes, it's, we have...
Interesting.
It's there, technically, but it's very slow. Very slow.
Ah.
You're going to be waiting a minute.
Yeah, I've never met one of your kind, surprisingly.
Yes, I know. It's we kind of keep to ourselves in the sanguine chain, and I like it. But it's a good time.
Well, Wolfgang, Jolly looks awfully awkward in that pool by himself. Maybe we should go
His
over
legs
there.
crossed for no reason in a hot tub.
You see Jolly, big, right? Strong man build. He's got big traps, broad shoulders, He's got a gut. His arms are big and beefy. Got those tattoos on his arm. And as he kind of has his back to you, you see that some of like the rock plates around like his upper back are broken. Like there's a scar of sorts there.
Jolly, where did you get that scar?
Oh, that one on my back. You noticed that?
Oh, you know, it's not bad, but I just...
Oh.
I'm sure there's a story there, you know.
Yes, there is.
Are you okay? I was only asking if you aren't comfortable.
No, it's fine. I guess it's been 2 years now, maybe 3. You've likely noticed that I am not a trusting person.
I'd say.
I mean, yes.
Towel.
Oh, thank you. This is
Yes. Thanks.
is this like a hot towel? Like,
No.
You can go now.
We'll be back.
oh, actually, the drink menu. I totally forgot.
They have a couple of different drinks. It's like a flight of drinks.
Okay.
There's one of everything. It's 10 drinks.
What is the? I'll ask for the drink that tastes the best.
All of them are delicious.
Okay. Well, I'll bring the one that starts with a T. I don't know.
Coincidentally, today they all start with T.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll take your.
Thank you very much. And they walk away, leaving all the drinks.
Oh.
All 10? Lethargus is gonna down one of them. Just
Jolly will just try and sip and taste each one. Anyways, so he's like kind of sipping each one. My trust issues. I did not always have them. I was stabbed in the back, literally, by my best friend when we were out doing something private.
Wow, I'm sorry. I always thought that you were a grump just because, but that would do it. That would absolutely do it. Man, what an origin story to your, general gloominess, and I'm so sorry.
did your friend literally stabbed you in the back?
Yes, with a blade of metal in my body. Yes. Also, do people see me as a very gloomy person?
Gloomy maybe was the wrong word. Like
I
like
would
a downer. Like
I was gonna say yes.
Well,
like
I've known you for maybe 24 hours, and
like, you know what? I don't think, like, you're not depressing, but it's rather that you are so untrusting that it's almost depressing for us. Like, I'm trying to understand how to
I have to
frame
be
this.
honest, Mr. Wolfgang. We were both in hell. How are you not as critical of every person that walks past you?
I mean, it's not like hell had the first people.
he's already dead. Like, what does he have to lose?
I mean, honestly,
You can't die?
no, I can die. Of course I can die. But the difference is I felt alive inside. I felt free for the first time in who knows how long. And that, that has only continued till now.
Wow.
So honestly, hell was, 5 out of 5. Would do again if it led to, this change in my life.
Why did you leave then?
Oh, no, it wasn't hell itself that was great. It was, kind of like the life event, that led to that and then afterwards. To clarify, I grew up in a very controlling household with high expectations and zero expectations that I would meet them. And that's, it's crushing. did my best, but oh man, the moments that I first ended up in hell and I was helping, and I was making a place there, it just felt, man, it's crazy how even in hell you can find more support and appreciation than you can maybe find with your family,
Why didn't you ever leave your family?
It didn't feel like an option, It felt like that was just how life was, and I couldn't really do anything different. And I mean, life, you get these ideas in your mind. So it's like, hey, this is, maybe it's my fault. Maybe this is how it stays. And then something happens that shows you that, it's not the case. Things can change. Your relationship with people can change. I mean, your friend. Obviously, what you expect doesn't always pan out.
Yes.
So, my friend, how did you end up in hell, of all places? And I don't need the long story, just a little bit.
Right.
I mean, it happened on a job actually. I was in, my family. We are kind of professional mercenaries, the Azrael family, and we actually
Natural one.
Natural one. Never heard of it.
They don't exist.
And we had a job, and it was around a time when I was just feeling very unhappy, I think, and I was tasked with protecting a type of nobleman, and he was just a pig of a man. Like he was just so, like, how you're supposed to care for the people and the things under your care. He was the opposite.
Yes.
Yes, he slept his wife, his children. He treated like garbage, and at some point I think I just snapped. I think maybe I was frustrated that he wasn't taking care of, if you had a dog and I would expect that you take care of it, right? Or a horse or something. And yet he had his own family that he did not take care of. And so it kind of, I think it snapped, maybe because I felt a little bit of that with my own family. And I took care of him. I put him down like a bad dog.
He also was on those islands for a reason.
Yes, he wasn't blameless as a person in general, but yeah, I wouldn't I've worked with many people like him. I think it just was that exact moment when I was done.
Yes, that makes sense. I was a merchant by trade, and I suppose I still am. And I dealt with plenty of these noble types, unfortunately.
I've been meaning to ask you, Wolfgang, where was this when that happened? Where were you?
Oh, it was in one of the islands in the Sanguine chain. I actually, since we're a mercenary family, we support the other islands. And it was a commission. It was a job. Like any other, but he was an exceptionally rotten individual. And I, for some reason, in the moment, I am very cold-blooded by nature, but in the moment I was just, feeling hot, and I did it, and let's just say that my family did not care to stand up for me, and and it was easier probably for them to just send me to hell, and that's that's their prerogative, and it was probably better for me.
So funny coincidence, but I was actually sent to hell in a very similar way. I was strapped for cash, so I took a job running escort for a merchant caravan, and there were other mercenaries there who carried the gray and blue colors of your family.
Oh, how? I mean, I don't work for them anymore. But how did we do? Did we show up?
Well, it's kind of a little bit of a blur, but I remember them sort of ganging up on me and sending me to hell.
Wait, just because? Or
That part is a little unclear, but I do remember. Do you know the name of Zudir? Mr. Zudir?
Give me a history check.
okay, let me do a history check.
So let me get this clear. You are both sent to hell by his family.
It seems that way.
Man,
Some family.
living in my family, it was a hell of a time. Oh, hey, I rolled
Oh,
the 20.
Thalo would have really liked
nat
that.
20?
Nat 20, yeah. No addition to it though. So that's fine.
Okay. I mean, for a nat 20, you gotta give it to him.
Don't look at me. You're the DM.
You want me to give it to him.
Jolly does.
You would have recalled that your brother, Vladric, the one you like,
The second born.
was doing business in Gast for a Zudir. And it was after this business that Vladric started to show a little bit more reservation to what the Azrael family was doing. Started spending a little bit more time in the woods, a little bit less time around the family. And that's about what you recall.
So Mr. Zudir was the one that employed Vladric, and I'm assuming
And
some
assuming
others.
his
Yes.
unit.
Okay. I actually, my brother worked. He took a commission in Guest from Mr. Zudir. I don't know much beyond that, but he seemed put off by that commission. So I don't. Huh. So he just out of the blue took you, screw you to hell, and you did nothing?
Well, so I was not entirely clear or forthcoming about my friend betraying me. That night, I came home from a business trip. A very long one. Successful, but long. And I returned home to my city, my town, Oakrendale. And I found my tavern, my inn, burned to the ground. And supposedly with inside was my wife and daughter. And my friend, his name is Xander, He told me that 2 men were seen lighting the inn on fire, and that they had made their way up the mountain pass. In a blind rage, I grabbed whatever weapon I had found, and we pursued. And when we reached a cabin in the mountains, their tracks led to this cabin. My friend, he is a tracker, similar to you. He started asking me questions. He asked me about what my wife was doing with Mr. Zudir. He asked me what my wife knew about the Apotan Brevard. I've never heard that name before. And I told him I knew nothing. And then he stabbed me in the back.
Outside of the cabin?
Yes.
And... Okay. Have I ever heard of that term? Okay.
So, on this caravan, I overheard some of the guards saying, I hope Mr. Zudir pays as well as he promises his horse. And I went into a rage. I probably killed 1 or 2 people. I have a faint recollection of trying to strangle someone. But then the next thing I knew, I'd woken up and I was on a magic circle and they sent me to hell.
Jolland, I'm so sorry.
Yes, it's... I mean, I know why I went to hell. I can't imagine being in your position.
Well, all I can say is there's the reason I don't trust people. And I'm frankly surprised that you both trust me, even after meeting me and knowing me for only less than a week. And especially with everything going on and the lethargy.
When you take time, at least in my experience, to look into another person's eyes, a lot of the time you can see if they have something that's worthy of your trust, and maybe that part of you has just been muddled due to what you've been through.
For me, I think it, like I've said before, I haven't had a great experience, trusting people. And, as much as it is rough being betrayed, if you can't be happy with the people and trust the people who seem like they, care about you or that they are on the same team as you, then what are you doing? Like, I'm not someone who loves being restrained emotionally or otherwise, Like if I'm happy, I wag my tail. If I'm sad, if I feel cowed, then I will cower. I don't, and in this case, I feel befriended, so I'm going to act like a friend. It's now if you ever betray me, then of course I might end up like you. But in the meantime, I'm not overthinking it.
This is true. Though, what is the point of living life if you don't allow yourself to maybe be hurt because of all the things that come, all the positive things that come with relationships? What we're experiencing right now in this beautiful, serene spa.
Absolutely, dude. Your story is beautiful.
My brother.
I really wish you had not overheard that.
Oh, it's pretty hard, dude. There's only 5 of us here.
Yes. So I guess I just bared my chest to 2 random strangers, I suppose. Where?
as a sword rips through the tiefling's chest. Perfectly pristine white. There's a gold filigree on the blade.
Oh my god.
As this individual pulls the sword out and says, "Too long without a paid tab." And another one of these people slices through the head of the other tiefling, their body falling into the lava.
Oh my gosh. We're leaving right now, in fact.
Another two walk into the door, drawing their own
Hey.
white katana.
We can pay.
Yes, we were going to leave after settling the tab, just to be clear.
Please provide proof of payment.
Great, we just need to get to our things.
Yes, I don't know about you,
All
but
of our money is in there. You
Yes.
think I carry it in the Speedo?
Yes, I do. Could you imagine how crazy?
You don't
yes, our
have the
things are
family
over there.
jewels in there? And the
I mean, those are in there, but
Okay, so we can go get our money to pay you. I'm going to need an answer because I just saw something horrendous. Lady,
hello?
I start walking towards the door, like locking eyes, but like, you know.
The two standing in the doorway point their katana at
Can I
you.
see past the doorway? I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on Wolfgang. Past them.
Okay. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Freaking
heck.
Would you believe it that with advantage I rolled 2 1s?
That's crazy.
Like I rolled it, I was like, yeah.
Get him out now before the death saves.
Hot dog.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I got 14.
I got a 7.
Wow. You guys are in this spa, this bathhouse. There are 8 pools of water, one being lava, one being ice, then in between all around. There are racks of towels, there are benches, there's some chairs about. This room is massive. Guarding the door are 2 of these wayfish individuals, these androgynous ninja. And standing at the lava pool is one. Standing near your pool is another. Who knows what else is going on? Wolfgang, you have just been vortex warped near your gear, including Lethidus's humongous bag. First to act.
Wolfgang, get Thallow.
What?
I don't know if you're fast enough. You could run across the whole city. We'll see. First to act is... Or what? Androgynous ninjas. The first one by the lava jumps over the first 3 tubs, basically gaining on the party. The other one is going to take a swing at Lethidus in his bare
Bottom.
Not like it changes my AC, so.
Yeah. That is a 21 to hit.
Die.
9 points of slashing damage. Constitution saving throw.
19.
All right. You save. You feel a little bit of...
Oh, sorry. 22.
You feel a little bit of poison come off of the blade, and you shake it off.
Yes. I've drank poisons better than that.
Second strike. 15. Oh, man. 5 points of slashing, another Constitution save.
13.
You take
Woof.
6 on the 6. 6 points of poison damage and are poisoned.
It's over, boys.
Slashes of blood enter into the pool as these two wicked katana strikes cut across Lethodis's chest. From the door, the two ninjas split, one going for Wolfgang and the other coming in to assist. The one on Wolfgang is going to clear the distance and is going to take 2 strikes at Wolfgang.
There you go.
Let's see. 13.
Just hits.
Con save.
Okay.
8 points of slashing.
I got 20 con save.
Okay, pass.
And you said 8 points of slashing?
Yep, and
Okay.
nat 1 on the second strike. The first one cuts into your back as you're running away. The second one, you're able to kind of dodge out of the way. It slips on the wet marble as your wet feet tear off. Okay, then the other one is going to close on Jolly. He's going to take 2 strikes on you there. No armor up, 19.
Yeah, that hits.
This is how I get you, man.
Yeah, dude.
This is the only way I can
get me
you.
to take off my clothes.
10 points of slashing, con save.
Con shave. 14.
Pass.
Actually, sorry. Yeah, well, it still passes. So it's higher. Nat 20. That hits.
Oh no. Oh, well, that's okay. 13 points of slashing and con save.
8.
You take 5 points of poison damage and are poisoned.
Great.
It is now, Jolly, your turn.
Okay. Let me just poison myself real quick.
Wait, was I poisoned too?
Yes.
Okay, so as is it an action, bonus action? What is it to like do
I
my
believe
armor?
it is an action.
Yeah, I think
as
you're
an
right.
action, you can turn a suit of armor into this.
Yeah. So, boom, action on. Does that armor include the shield, or is that shield not
I would
there?
include it as part of the attunement.
Okay, so, boom, the shield is all up. Let me just make sure I'm attuned to all that. Okay, so yeah, that's all back. Bonus action. I will. Where is it? Nope. Scroll down. Yeah, I will activate the armor's defensive shield.
'Kay.
So the helmet just like on his head, and then he like hits this chest plate, and the armor kind of seems to like hover around his body a little bit, but it's still on him. So it like thickens, maybe.
Dig it.
So that's 6 temporary hit points for Jolly.
All right. Wolfgang, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to grab my bow,
Okay.
and I'm going to... How high are the ceilings?
Pretty tall. I mean, it's a vaulted, like, super fancy hotel lobby that you're just running into.
Okay, I'd like to run along up the walls and onto the ceiling.
Okay. On your gear, you have like your cloak that's wrapped up. You have your bag of holding. You have like a backpack, and then you have Lethodis's backpack next to it. You snag your bow, your quiver of arrows.
Yeah, so I grab my bow, quiver of arrows, and then... And then for now, what would it take an action to put on the cloak?
No, it is a free action for this.
Okay, I grab it because I'm basically naked, and I'm like, I mean, I don't know what's up with this cloak, but I'm gonna throw it on, and then grab the arrows and quiver, and then run up. And with Dread Ambusher, I have 45 feet of movement on my first
Great.
turn. And then I'm going to fire twice.
On your way up, the cloak you throw around your neck, and you run up it's just you, your underwear, and a wolf pelt cloak. And the clasps on the wolf cloak snap off. And as it falls down, as you're running up the wall, there is some sort of rigidity to the cloak itself as it falls onto the ground, forming the shape of a fully grown dire wolf. Saliva dripping off of its massive fanged teeth. It's standing defensively as you are running up the wall, trying to protect you and stay between you and this person.
So Wolfgang doesn't know how to react. Like, he's just like, what the heck? And he's like, he doesn't know what to think. He's like, get out, watch out, that lady's going to hurt you.
It just snarls and snaps its teeth, kind of clawing at the stone, the harsh claws making a grating sound.
And does Wolfgang, could I roll an animal handling or an insight to understand more about what's going on?
I would say more insight or arcana.
Okay, let's do insight. Ooh, I got a 9.
Yeah, I mean this it was a cloak before and it is not anymore. And you're running but it feels protective in nature.
And so he's like, you know what? Don't look a gift wolf in the mouth. And he's like, okay, let's do this. And so he's going to fire twice. And as part of firing twice, he's going to...
3 times.
3 times. That's right. I forgot I had that extra. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to fire 3 times. And I'm also going to do sharpshooter. I have a sharpshooter feat. I'm going to do it on all 3. So basically, I take a -5 penalty to the attacks that I roll. But if they hit, an additional +10 to the attack's damage. So we're going to see. Firing once. Does 11 hit?
It does not.
Okay.
You feel as you are drawing with your bow like this added measure of viciousness. Being attacked after exposing yourself vulnerably, having someone that you care about open themselves vulnerably, and then this creature appearing out of nowhere that you feel an ability to command it as one of your actions or one of your attacks.
As one of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I love that. So,
folks at home,
yes,
Beastmaster Ranger class sucks. Okay, so all Rangers are now Beastmasters. Okay, so as an attack, if you take the attack action, one of your attacks can be replaced by your animal companion. As you get higher levels, you can give it other, actions and stuff for free. But for the time being, you can have it either just take the disengage or the dodge action naturally, or just move around, or as one of your attacks, it can make an attack with you.
Perfect. Okay. So I fire once, miss, fire a second time, 20 to hit?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, also, as a bonus action before all of this, is it okay if I did a Hunter's Mark?
Sure.
Yeah, that's great. Perfect, thank you. So we're going to, and then, so after I'm going to get the damage off for this, and then we'll talk about the Mr. Woofy. So we got 19 so far, but with Hunter's Mark... Oh, that's great. 25 points of damage for one hit.
Holy moly. In just your one hit?
Yeah.
Jeez, Pete. Your arrow punches straight through this person's eye. It just lets out a scream. No blood comes out, but just punches straight in its eye hole.
Does it die?
Is it
No,
dead?
it is not dead.
Hot dang, this might be... Ugh. Okay, and then he's freaked out. Why is this lady this androgynous being not dead? And then he's like, okay. And he's like, Otto, attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. You're going to add 5 to this attack.
That's a 13.
Total?
Yes.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
It has pack tactics.
Advantage against creature if at least one of the is within
Tactics.
3. I'm not within 5 feet.
Within 5 feet.
Yeah.
You ran away.
I know. I ran away.
Dang.
The one that got away.
You know what? Narratively, F that noise.
Deal.
That boy's going to hit. It just has to, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Love
a
it.
wolf.
It's
Absolutely.
a wolf. So 2d6
Yes.
plus tree. That's a 7.
Okay. This will finish it off.
Yes. Okay.
The wolf, jet black fur with a little bit of the red, like a fox back home.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no blood as it rips the throat open from this androgynous ninja person, the sword casting itself onto the ground, the white of the blade falling off, almost like it's wet paint that just kind of falls off this now mundane katana. Lethargy.
Okay, so how far away am I from Wolfgang?
At this point, pretty far.
Okay. Well, without thinking much, I'm just going to kind of like hold out my hands and be like, I'm leaving a terrible review, and then just teleporting here. So I'm going to
Are you doing your face step?
Yeah, I'm going to use my face step as a bonus action.
Okay.
And so where does that get me? 30 feet.
30 feet.
So I'm past them now.
You could go into the door a little bit past the door toward the lobby.
Okay, so yeah, I'm booking it. Like I'm gonna use my full movement, so 30 feet. Well, I guess what did we decide? 25 feet.
Yeah, 25.
Okay, so I move an extra 25 feet. Do I get to my stuff?
Sure.
Great. I am going to. Well, am I still in like? Can I see any of them?
I would say you'd have line of sight on 2.
Okay, and are they in a line?
Probably not.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to.
One of them is in the water.
One of them is in the water. What is that supposed to tell me? I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on the one that isn't in the water and put him in the lava.
Okay. Is that a Constitution save?
Yeah.
It's a 12.
And I... Oh, yes. Okay, great. I was going to make him fail it, but instead I won't.
Okay. Lava damage is insane. Instantly melts this person. They scream. They fall apart.
I'm gonna say like, I love some queso.
Freaking.
Oh, I need 2 wild magic surges.
Okay, that's a D100, right?
No, it's a D20.
D20. I was
You pop on a 1, 2, or 3.
Okay, I got an 11.
Okay.
And
now-
11.
Okay. So now you pop on a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Okay, awesome. And that's the end of my turn.
Great. Okay. Standing alone in a pool of water, your friends have abandoned you after
Me?
bearing your soul.
Wait,
Oh wait, it's still the waifs.
yeah, because I had 14.
Yep. You bore your soul. Immediately, Wolfgang is gone. Lethargy said, "I'm leaving a bad review," and is gone. You stand alone. 2 of these nightmare ninjas bearing down on you. The first is going to close on you and take 2 swings. The first is 25. The second is a dirty 20.
Yep, the first one hits. Second
Can
one
I use
doesn't.
my reaction if it's not directed towards me?
Depends on the range. You're pretty far.
It just says when another creature you see makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, I can use this reaction.
Okay.
Is that fair? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points, and I'm going to subtract a d4 to one of those. So what was the...
The first one
Yeah.
was a 25.
Oh. What was the second one?
It missed. It was a 20.
Oh, okay. The 25.
It's a 22, still hits.
Oh, it meets, it beats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, can I choose not to do that?
No. Was that a spell?
No, it's 2 sorcery points. It's even worse.
Oh, so you just spend sorcery points to do it? It's not a spell?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. There is a like latent chaotic magical energy that
You probably hear my voice like,
Queso.
the sword like slows for a second and then they punch it through your armor anyway. Almost like it slowed and it like caught you both off guard, but their reaction to it was a little bit faster and that's how it like got through your armor.
Right.
So you take 8 points of slashing. I need another Constitution save.
That is a 21.
Okay. You do not take additional poison damage, but you are still poisoned.
And then that counts as one of the charges for the shield.
If you use your reaction.
No,
to
no.
absorb.
Because like I got attacked, so it gains a charge. Like that's how the shield works, right?
I think you have to use a reaction to absorb.
Okay. When you are hit with a melee or ranged attack while wielding the shield, you can use your reaction. Okay. So you suffer damage. All right. So I'm going to gain a charge.
Okay. You feel the stone or the shield start to thrum a little bit more. Okay, the second one, seeing that the old man wizard is the one who just cast this other person into the lava, is going to close on you and take 2 swings.
I'm 60 feet away. Is that...
It will not close on you, then it will just jump into the rock guy in the water.
Sorry.
It's all right.
First one is a miss. Second one, also a miss. 2 ninja swings clanging off of your back. They're trying to swing through the pool of water and just not getting enough punch to it. Jolly, your turn.
All right. Gosh dang. So they're right in front of me?
Correct. 1 in front, 1 behind.
Oh, there's one in front, one behind. I don't want that. Can I maneuver
They
my...
would have you flanked.
They would.
So the first one misses then. We'll call that, was that disadvantage. Still misses.
Cool. Can I... I would like to try and maneuver so they're both in front of me, even if it's like this.
Okay.
So here's what I'm thinking. Either Tasha's Caustic Brew, which is a line, or Thunderwave, which is a cube.
Thunderwave would get him.
Or Web, which is also a cube.
Web would also get him.
Kill. I'm guessing they're super dexterous.
Feels that way.
Yeah. You know what? I'm actually just going to cast Levitate on one of them. So shoot out some bracer. Like the bracer essentially just shoots out, kind of uncuffs, and like grabs the wrists, and would essentially just rise in the air if they fail a Constitution saving throw of 15.
That is a 12.
Sweet. So that one rises 20 feet in the air.
They start screaming, just trying to pull against the nothingness that has them in the air.
And then as my bonus action, I will do Guardian Field again, gaining 6 temporary hit points. And that is my... Well, I'll move. I'll get up out of the water and just start trundling out the door.
Okay,
30
one of
feet
them's
of
going to
movement.
take an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah.
No longer at advantage. Oh, 22.
22 hits.
10 points of slashing.
10 points. I will use my reaction to gain another charge.
Great. Because that is at the top of your turn.
And
Nice.
18 on the con save.
Okay, great. No additional poison damage. Jolly,
Yeesh.
getting pretty battered, slashed up quite a bit. Starts taking off away. Wolfgang.
Still looking better than me, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
wait.
sure.
Constitution on the levitation as well.
Oh, concentration check.
That dude falls. Gosh dang.
Great. Well, they take fall damage. 2d6 fall damage.
Sweet.
Wow. It's 5 and a 6. 11 points of force damage as they just collide with the floor. You hear the breaking of ankles as the freaking tibia is just busted out of the skin. Again, no blood. And
Nice one, Jolly.
Wolfgang,
Thank you.
Yep.
it is now your turn. You are on the wall. You don't have line of sight. And then this wolf down below. Boy's big.
He's big.
He's big.
Okay. I look at him. We connect. And then
The eyes look just like the eyes of that mother fox.
I'm going to have to unpack that later. I'm just going to have to.
Don't have time.
Not right now.
He's like, yeah, you know, he's got a lot of thoughts on that. But at the moment, he's like, you know, in the moment, I've got to give you a name. Are you a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Boy? He's like, Otto. Call you Otto. Let's go. And then, how far would 35 feet get Wolfgang? Like, if he's running along
You get the
wall?
sense that this boy is faster than you are.
Can I jump on him?
It's a large creature.
Jump on it. Okay.
That's awesome.
I jump off, get on him. 50 feet.
50 feet.
Buddy.
Wow.
Okay, I'm
Fast as lightning. Charging through, bursting into the spa room. You are astride this jet black monster of a wolf. And you're in range, baby.
Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm so 2 attacks. I'm not gonna have the wolf attack this turn.
Okay.
That's fine. And I'm gonna do sharpshooter for both of them.
Okay.
Also, I look. So which one looks the healthiest?
The one in the water currently.
Okay. Gonna ruin a comfortable time for them. I'm gonna do hunter's mark.
Okay.
You know, like bite my thumb and then draw an arrow towards him on my arm.
You feel no hunger on this thing.
There you go. I love that because there's no blood. Okay, firing twice with sharpshooter and everything. 19. That hit.
Hits.
Okay, second one. 20 hits.
Yep.
And then, okay, let's do... Oh, heavens.
How many of these things are left?
Just the 2
Oh, nice. Okay.
that you know of.
They came out of the walls, right? They just were there.
Okay, one shot is 24 points of damage.
Okay.
And then...
What's this place called again? Serenity?
Solemnity.
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 And then 16.
Completely different than Serenity.
At 16.
Yeah.
Another 2 shots straight through the eyeballs. Drops this one right into the water as it sinks to the bottom of this pool. Wolfgang mid-air as the wolf is jumping through this room, quick as a hiccup. Before the first arrow even hits the ninja, the second one is already loosed as the 2 arrows punch fast as lightning into this thing. Fabulous. The wolf lands on all fours. Its claws scraping on the tile as it comes to a halt.
I like to think that like they burst through the doors, jumping over Jolly, and Jolly's
Yeah.
like kind of falls on his butt.
Yes, absolutely. Lethargy.
So how far away am I from this last creature? 60 feet still?
60 feet.
Okay, I'm going to yell to it and say, this is your one and only chance to tell us why you decided to attack us, and we might let you live.
No.
Great. Vortex warp. into the lava again.
That's a 9.
Just click and drag.
Yep. It's like you kind of see it like, and then just dropped in the lava.
And then Sim style, take the ladder out.
Yep.
Just no ladder in that
Ladder's
level.
deleted.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Ladder in the lava.
Immediately eviscerated once again. Give me a wild magic surge.
Okay.
Can we get like a Minecraft bucket
9.
so we can carry that lava?
Okay, on a 6 or
That would
lower.
be so
Okay.
nice.
So at this point, I'm going to be like, well, I have 2 ideas, and one of them is take over this solemnity spa. The other is let's get the hell out of here.
That first idea is actually quite appealing. However, I'm pretty sure there's someone more powerful that will be coming soon, so we should go.
Yes, we should go now and like get don't wait to put on your clothes.
Walking around the corner is another 2 of these ninjas.
gosh.
One of them was the one behind the desk or on the left door, and another one is crawling on the roof.
Can I use...
Their head snapped around backwards, extra
Dumb.
joints in their arms.
Can I grab the rest of my stuff in this like little, or are we still in initiative?
We're still in initiative.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action then, and I'm gonna face step and use my full movement just to get out the door.
To leave the building.
Yeah,
Are you grabbing your stuff?
yeah. I like
Okay.
picked it all up and like probably threw like a robe on, something.
Yeah.
Okay. The one on the roof is going to open its mouth and shoot out 3 shuriken at Jolly.
Sweet.
Sick.
That's a 23.
That hits.
Miss.
That would hit even with his armor.
23 again.
Dang, that hits.
You take 6 points of piercing, 8 points of piercing. As these...
Are they poisoned?
No, these are
Okay.
not. The 3 shuriken shooting out of its mouth, cutting its throat as it flies out of its face. 2 of them finding purchase in the cracks of your armor. The third just kind of ricocheting off the metal and falling to the ground with a clatter. The other one is going to run and stand in front of the door. Jolly.
Yes. I will.
Is this the door I just left out of?
Dang.
So can I see this thing?
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, Jolly's gonna. Well, it worked once. Well, actually, how far is Jolly from the door before I say anything?
About 30 feet.
Okay. Dang it. That's. Well, we'll see. He's gonna cast levitate on the person in front of the door. Just try and con save 15.
Fail.
So, boop, 20 feet up, and then Jolly will 30 feet to basically the door.
Okay. Wolfgang.
I'm not leaving people alive. These 2, I'm killing them, and then I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
So
You have one levitated in the air,
And-
hooping and hollering,
and one that's on the ceiling.
and one that's on the ceiling.
Okay, I shoot the one on the ceiling twice.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try twice. And
Do you run into the lobby?
Is it on
You'll
the ceiling
probab-
of the lobby?
Yeah. You'll
Yeah,
probably have
that's
to
what I
get
want.
into the lobby to have
Yeah.
a line
So
of sight.
I'm gonna be like, Otto, move, and he runs into the lobby, and then I'm gonna fire twice. Same thing. He's going to mark it with Hunter's Mark, sharpshooter, whole shebang. Does a 13 hit?
Does not.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points as a reaction and bend luck and give him 4 on that, so 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Yeah. Okay, the second one does not hit, but the first one does hit.
There's like a flump balloon animal up there, and it just like bounces off. and
Something
hits
weird
it.
like that.
Yeah. The arrow does like that. You know how you shoot an arrow, it like does the wobble, but this one doesn't. And so it starts to curve, and then the wild magic kind of brings it back on course.
Okay, 20.
Bang. You see this one bleeds.
This one's the real one.
The arrow punches straight into its collarbone, and some blood starts to well in the new wound, dripping from the ceiling onto the white marble floor below.
Well, there you go. That's my
Visually, it is stunning.
turn. Stunning.
That's all.
That's it.
Oh, it's me.
No. Oh, wait, yes, it is. You are outside on the street in a robe, flashing the people walking about.
I'm probably covered up somewhat. Okay. I guess like after I did just use my meta magic, like I'm gonna peek back in. Okay. And I'm gonna. Do I see this like one that's bleeding?
Yeah, you see obviously this massive black wolf that you've never seen before with Wolfgang astride it. You see one of the waifs is up above 20 feet above the
right
door.
above me.
Yeah, directly overhead, and then this other creepy one bleeding on the roof.
So like for this story, like I run out and like I see there's like people on the street and I'm like oh, and I like turn around, walk back in, I close the door like softly, and then
Jolly's still outside.
No, I'm like at the door.
Oh, okay.
I probably pass by like and like do like an awkward door shuffle, and then I'm going to yell to the one that's bleeding. Okay, looks like you are some weird. These are duplicates of you or something. You have one more chance to tell us who you are before I just incinerate you. No. Oh my lord. I'm going to cast something good. Where is this thing? On the ceiling? Mm-hmm. There's no way to get a vantage where I can hit both of them, I don't think. No. Just for fun, I'm gonna twin spell lightning bolt and just hit both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one in levitate fails. The one on the roof saves.
Is there any way I can use my bend luck still, or is that
It's saved by a fair bit. What's your DC?
13?
By the way,
Not
the
worth
They
levitate
got an 18 on the die.
Okay.
on that second shuriken, the levitate failed.
So they fall on the ground. So
Yeah.
the waif is not on the
So they would
ceiling. They're
fall
just on the
right-
ground.
Right on top of Jolly.
They only took 3 points of damage. Jolly, give me a dex save.
Great. It's awesome.
24.
4.
You also take. Oh no!
so
10
funny.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Jolly
Buddy.
is down.
No.
No!
Jolly's down.
Freaking.
He's like running, doesn't see
Your
it, and then
own
just
spell breaks. Honestly, the concentration breaks for real because their elbow collides with the top of your head.
They're, like,
as
focused
they
on, like-
fall down.
Okay, it's 31 points of damage
Jeez.
to one of them
Joinks.
and half to the other.
Okay. Well, it knocks out your friend and is eviscerated as the lightning does the whole cartoon thing where you can see the skeleton inside their body, and then it erupts out of their eyes, nose, and mouth. The one up on the roof takes it in the chest, and you see huge burn marks from the lightning as it massively wounds this, but they are not dead.
How do spell slot to sorcery point conversions work? Is it like third level spells, 3 sorcery points?
I think it is.
I can look that up and do that as my bonus action.
Give me another wild magic surge.
Oh yeah, just one, or do I do 2 because of the twin spell?
Just one.
10.
7. You feel something welling inside of you.
It's giddy. Okay.
Okay. It is now the only one that's left. They are going to kind of convulse a little bit, and they'll raise one of their hands and shoot out 3 senbone out of their fingernails at Lethargy.
Is this the one on the ceiling or
The one on the
levitating?
ceiling.
Okay.
What's a senbon?
They're like long needles.
Dude, getting all Naruto up in here.
It's just ninja stuff, babe.
Dude, I don't know. Stuff about ninjas.
Super miss. 17 on the die. Lethargy. Gonna hit.
Yeah.
Another 17 on the die.
Bend luck. Oh, it's not worth it. Never mind.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay.
Okay. First one, you're gonna take 4 points of piercing, and then second one, 5 points of piercing.
Okay. Lethargy is pretty bloodied.
Great. These 3 nail needles fly out, punching Lethargy in the stomach. 2 of them finding, some meat and potatoes in that old saggy body. Jolly, give me a death save.
That's an 11.
Great, that's a success. Wolfgang.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my actions to start to fire at this thing. See if I can take it out.
Okay.
Just in one. And yeah, I'm gonna do sharpshooter, the whole shebang. Does a 12 hit? No, it doesn't.
Not.
Okay, I'm gonna use the other one. The other attack. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's a friggin' nat 1. Nope.
Both of your bow shots go wide. You're getting used to firing from the back of this wolf, and it just isn't super loving having you on its back right now.
Yeah.
And you're not loving it either.
Yeah.
Lethargy.
My turn
Your
again.
turn.
There's just one left, right?
Yep.
Could do that.
Agonizer or Scorcher.
I'm gonna do that one. Agonizer Scorcher. Definitely with like a hip thrust, like.
Kame, Hame, Agonazar!
Yeah, deck save.
Fails.
Oh wait, man. Okay. I'll just roll right here. 18. And then as
On death's door.
as a bonus action, just to finish it off, I'm gonna quicken I can't use 2 spells, huh?
You can when you quicken. That's the whole point.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna quicken a spell, and I'm going to we'll do a cantrip this time. I'll do
Message.
Chill
He's
touch.
gonna do message.
Message.
Just make sure that he's talking to it.
Actually, that would be
Queso.
funny though. Like
Prestidigitation.
as I'm doing it, I cast message and I'm like, see ya.
Give me a wild magic surge first.
Okay. 16.
8.
Okay.
Wow.
This one's +5 to hit for chill touch.
You should make it, if he gets to 20, it doubles it. So he gets
11
2.
to hit.
11 does not hit.
That sucks. Well, I guess I could use my bend luck. Is it worth it? I guess you don't have to tell me. Oh wait, actually I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos and just get advantage on it. No. 12.
Does not do it.
All right, that sucks.
Pooling from this well of just chaotic energy inside of you, trying to do anything and everything that you can to.
Tides of Chaos is another magic surge. Or wild
Great.
magic surge.
8 or lower.
4.
And
Bam.
erupts. Your eyes alight with chaotic rainbow energy. You open and beams of light out of every orifice, and I mean every.
There's no
erupt
Speedo
out.
on it.
And
We're
there's
just a
no
robe.
speedo, so we know it.
There's like one teeny
Go
light.
ahead and roll a D100.
And Jolly's on the floor, like Frodo style when he's like poison, and he's like, an angel, like through his half closed eyes.
Mom? 57.
Okay, let's see.
So much fun.
This is not good.
I know.
I love this already.
No.
What?
This is gonna kill Jolly.
Getting
Kills me.
getting out of the water, the tan, leathery skin that normally responds so well to like the beach, ocean, dries rapidly.
What?
His youthful glow.
You feel like your fingernails split. Like your hands, like when they're
What?
dry in winter, your knuckles start to break. Your skin rots and decomposes.
Did he
You
cast-
gain disadvantage on all persuasion checks. but undead ignore you unless attacked.
Because you're already looking dead yourself.
This can be alleviated via greater restoration.
That's it?
Dang.
That's it?
But that's forever until you do.
So
great
now you
restoration.
are ugly. You feel like your nose falls off. You feel an ear gone. Your face is gaunt. You can feel your bones through your skin. What? And you are a dead man walking. The 438 years or whatever it was caught up to you in an instant.
Oh my gosh, what happened to me?
Wolfgang, you see this and are absolutely horrified.
I'm nightmare material.
Says the dead guy.
Hey, my skin, flawless.
Yeah, I guess
It's
that's
true.
Good thing we have a holy road just down the street.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Could you not? I'm not going to look at you.
It is
fine.
now this waif's turn. It's going to hawk up a massive longsword, and it's going to throw itself from the roof down toward Wolfgang
And
with
it lands on the greatsword.
a massive arcing swing. 19 on the die, baby.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Jeez.
You only got an AC of 13.
11,
Right now.
15 points of slashing damage as it breaks both legs, and this huge sword nearly knocks you off the back of the dire wolf, carving into you a heavy wound.
Hey, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling
Jolly.
sunny.
Let's roll this, baby. That's a 19.
Success. Jolly's breath starting to stabilize a little bit.
It's because he's relaxed from the spot.
Wolfgang, you are now in tight with this thing.
Okay. Let me, flavor-wise, could I say that I kept on the locket from Alon?
Sure.
And so they're right there, and I and I kind of whisper into it. I'm like, "Hey, Zero.
Hey, bud.
Hey, Zero. You know how you've into that whole murder thing? What about right now? Like, are you free?
I'm up for it.
Yeah. Could you eat?
Yeah, I can eat.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to get out, I mean, right here we got a creepy person. They bleed, unlike the others. So you know.
Uh-oh. Specify which creepy person.
To specify, it's not the creepy old man. It's the wayfish looking androgynous pool attendant looking person.
Okay. Are you summoning Cyril or the Saber?
Let's do Cyril.
Okay.
I was kind of gonna initially I was like Saber. I was like, I gotta bring Cyril here. He ends all the important fights.
He
Appearing. I'm going to say this uses an action. to
That's
bring
fine.
out
I was
Cyril.
expecting that.
And he's going to fly into the face of this wayfish thing. In this instance, it is a thing. And he's going to do his sting attack. Yes. Nat 20. I am not kidding.
Zero.
Oh my
serious?
gosh.
Elon's cheering from him from hell. He
Dude,
felt that.
Absolutely right.
Cyril's getting scary.
So
Scary. Cyril.
Also, he levels up every time he kills someone.
Cyril's a higher level than you guys.
That would be so
that
funny.
makes sense.
Just God tier by episode 40.
Gosh,
He's
dang.
like, try and keep me from coming out.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, con save. Fails. You're kidding me.
Goodness. Dude, Cyril is.
I don't
all
think there's a
about
way
that.
where he doesn't kill.
We need a Cyril fan club merch line,
Yeah,
Okay,
seriously.
sting attack.
Just like
At a whopping
Yeah.
4
Like a plushie
damage.
mask.
Or comes with
Oh.
Elon's spell
Oh, yeah,
focus.
yeah.
Another 15 18 points of damage.
Or like a plushie that you wear around your neck and it's Cyril.
Cyril, his signature move, stinger in the eyeball.
Wow.
Jeez.
Through the head.
As he punches its tail through the eye, he chomps down with his mouth on the other eyeball and starts draining the eye juice out of it.
Oh my goodness, what is that thing?
I'm glad I'm
In
unconscious.
nearly an instant, his belly is completely distended, and he just lets out a monstrous belch and lets this thing fall to the ground as he disappears into the necklace.
To answer your questions, that's a friend. And he helps us,
I guess I saw him in the desert, but I was more referring to like, what the hell?
No, yes, I agreed. But he comes in, comes in handy in a pinch. So, anyways, we have to help this man. And he runs up to Jolly and does a medicine check.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Oh, that's a 6. I do nothing.
Sick.
I will also help.
And I bend down and probably hear
More of skin sloughs off.
gosh. 19.
You do stabilize Jolly. And with that, we will end our episode.
Oof.
We got Lethargy, the ugly, undead-ish chaos man.
Yeah.
Wolfgang got a new pet, baby.
Baby boy.
And he's rad.
He is.
Came in clutch.
Then we've got Jolly down again.
On the ground. New shield. Didn't do nothing.
Absolutely. Cool. All right, gang. Remember, don't go into bathhouses. You'll get stabbed. Check out Monument Studios. Check out Roll and Play Press. Check out Painting Phantasms. Check out Elegoo. Get one of their printers. Use our link. Support the show. Use our codes. They're all in the show notes. We appreciate everybody who's already been supporting the show with their purchases and things like that. It's so freaking cool. It does not hurt at all that these are really great products and are super easy to promote.
Yeah.
You'd be buying them anyway. But use our code, okay? Save yourself some money. Help support the show. We love it. Share our stuff everywhere if you don't mind. Tune in twice for the views. And be on the lookout for the upcoming episode, gang. Anything else we want to plug? Check out How to Be a Better DM, too, because you want to be a better DM. I know you're not doing it. You're a bad DM if you're not watching that show, okay?
It's the truth.
Yeah, you want to become Jake tier?
Yeah.
Get on board.
Not even, son.
Jake's so good, he doesn't even watch it, okay? He doesn't. Okay, edit that part out.
No.
I do listen to the show every week.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Goodbye.